What's going on, guys? And in this video I'm going to show you how to create a ripple effect using HTML and CSS, or it's basically just a loader that you can use which has the rippling effect. So let's jump right into our code. Here I have my HTML file where I have linked it to my style.css file, which is the CSS file, and then I have given it a title called ripple, and inside the body I have div called ripple, and inside that I have 3 more divs which has the class name of circle and also c1, c2, c3. So we can basically name multiple classes to a div. So c1, c2 and c3 will be separate, and circle is the common class name that everyone has. So I can also enter something. I can also add more classes if I need, but I only need these 2 for this project. So let's go to our CSS file, and you have our basic normalizing, which is padding is set to 0 and margin is set to 0, and inside the body I have height is 100 ph, background color this color, and display flex, line item center, justify content center. Alright, now with that good to go, I'm gonna style the circle. So I'm gonna give it a height of 120 pixels and a width of also 120 pixels, and then I am gonna give it a border, the radius of 50%, which is the maximum, so it looks like a circle. It is a circle now, and just give the background color maybe white or just teal, okay, just so we can see it. Alright, now we can see there are 3 circles here, but I want them to be overlapped on each other, otherwise there won't be any rippling effect. So for that I am going to use position absolute. So what this basically does is it's collapsing its relative positioning, so it's not giving basically it's not giving every circle a private space, it just collapses everything into one center piece. So there you go, now it's here, but it's a little bit off-centered if you notice that, and to remove that off-centering we are using our ripple class, which is the main parent class, parent div, and then giving display flex, align items center, and justify content center. It should be working. There you go, now it's rightfully centered. And next step is we need to create a animation, so keyframes and keyframes, and I'll call it ripple. Actually it's the same class name, but it's alright, we are using it for animation. So ripple at 0%, I want it to have background color of not teal, but something like this blue here. Alright, and at 100% I want its background color to be transparent, which is I don't want any background color for it, and then I want it to be scaled, transform, I want it to be bigger, so for that I'm using transform scale 3, which means it's 3 times magnified. So let's just see. Oh sorry, I haven't given it the specified the animation to the circle, so let's just give it animation ripple 2 seconds, let's just say, and then infinite, which is it just goes on forever. So there you go. This is like a, you know, a sonar effect, which is also cool, but I want rippling effect for that. But for that, I am gonna use the C1, C2 and C3 class. This is where it comes useful. So I'm gonna specify C1 and then give it a property of animation delay, which just means how much of a delay the animation should take. So here I'm going to give it a 0 second, and then dot C2 I'm going to give it a animation delay. Actually, let me just copy this and copy and paste. Alright, I'm gonna give it C2 and then C3. So I'm gonna give it a 0.5 difference in the delay. So here will be 1 second, and this is 0.5 seconds, then it's 0 seconds. And now let's just see. There you go. Now we have a nice rippling effect, just like I said. Now we can just change the animation duration so it looks more like rippling. There we go. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned something new on the way, and until the next video, goodbye.